Okay, so here's another big one. This is huge, and I'm sure many persons on the call tonight would have come in to find out more about this. Okay, during the past week, we would have gotten a notice that the GSLifestyle product is under maintenance. Okay, here it says, we're happy to announce that your services are under upgrade. It will be available soon. It is really GSLifestyle they were talking about, right? So based on the update in the back office and seeing that when you log into GSLifestyle, you notice that you cannot purchase any more GSLifestyle at this time. In addition to the public announcements that were shared by the chairpersons earlier, I had given out this announcement to the community that GSLifestyle changes are coming soon. When you know it's coming soon, the sales of GSLifestyle has been paused until the upgrades and integrations with GS partners are completed. Joseph Haidt and Alex Kuchendau had repeatedly said that the debit card system that they have is going to be upgraded and it's going to be working more closely with Lydian World. Okay, that's what was shared before. So they're integrating the debit card with Lydian World, GS partners, and with the BD Swiss payouts. Okay, so as a result, the pause on new GSL cards, of course, you would not be able to get new GSLifestyle customers. But persons who already have their cards will still be able to use them. You can still log into GSLifestyle card. You can use the platform for usual because the upgrade is not affecting people who got it before the upgrade. You can still use it. I used mine up to yesterday. That's fine. You can use the platform as per usual. All right. So there's someone who said to me that GSLifestyle gone through, and I said it was unfortunate because that message was never shared. I can still use the product as of yesterday, right? We can still use the services. There's no change in that. In fact, we have some better services that are coming, right? Information about these new features and benefits will be revealed at our next GS Partners community call scheduled for the 20th of September 2022. This is next week, Tuesday, all right? So we'll get more information about the integration on that and what's coming. So we just have a hold on purchasing new cards. We'll find out a little bit more about the new card that is coming, right? In fact, I understand that some of the benefits of the card that we're getting, it's going to be a little bit more, it's going to be more affordable. It's going to be more features we're going to have access to as well. Okay. So for those, of course, who have not yet received their cards, there's some persons who, during the time this upgrade is taking place, they didn't know, they went on the platform and they started to order their cards and awaiting delivery. So there's some persons who paid and went ahead and registered, but they didn't get the card yet because, they just placed the order. So, it's still in processing. The system has, pause on it. So we need to get that information. There's some persons who would have also paid for the card, but when they went to register, boom, there's no place to register for GSLifestyle anymore, but they paid for the card. What are they to do? Did they lose their money? Well, no, here's what. Contact me by Friday, that's today. This notification went out since Tuesday or Wednesday, I think it is. And I said you can contact me by either WhatsApp, which is my WhatsApp number, 1-868-683-4923, or by email, computerguy.tt@gmail.com. Let me know which of these categories you fall in, or if anyone in your teams would have been in the process of ordering a GSLifestyle card. They paid for it, but either they didn't get to register it or they registered, but they didn't get it as yet. Send me the information and I will include it in a list and let the company know so that, when the new cards come out, you would be among the first to get it. And of course, whatever the new features are. So this is awesome. This is not a showstopper at all. We are actually moving towards improvement, right? So the global community call is actually on the 20th, Tuesday, the 20th of September at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So once we go on that call, we'll get the latest corporate news. We'll find out about Lydian World. We'll get the partnership updates, including GSLifestyle. We'll get some information, the chairman's message. So don't miss it. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You come on the call, invite your guests to come on the call as well. People want to find out about GS Lifestyle. What else is coming? Let's find out. And while this was being shared, the GS Lifestyle partner sent out communication to the entire GS Lifestyle list of subscribers. Okay, as I have been sharing since last year, and many people would know, GS Lifestyle is actually provided by a third party known as Envio or Envio, however you pronounce it, I still don't know. It's one of those two, right? Now, what they had shared in emails, the persons who didn't get these emails as yet, if you were to check your back office and you're a GS Lifestyle subscriber, this is what you would see. In my case, I got a message saying, thank you for your continued support and the confidence that you have placed in us for your electronic money and payment card accounts. We are very grateful for the relationship we have with you. There are some positive changes coming your way. This message was sent to GS Lifestyle users. Now note, Club Swan is a product that was white labeled, if you may, for GS Lifestyle. Club Swan is a product provided by Envio. Club Swan was around even before GS Lifestyle, all right? Club Swan has its own pricing structure, but we get access to the same services for a lesser price. I have shared this in many GS Lifestyle presentations before, okay? So I just wanted to remind you of that before we go to the next page. For example, the Envio for the subscription that we pay $20 a month for in GS Lifestyle, for someone registering in Club Swan directly, without any GS Lifestyle or anything, they were to go to the website and register for Club Swan, they would have to pay $35 a month for the same service that we get for $20 a month, right? And of course, we have some similar things. The persons who may want to get a gold-plated card, for example, that's the 2 million, access to a 2 million US account. 2 million e-wallet, so to speak, right? You can, with a capacity for $2 million. In Club Swan, they would have to pay $99 a month for that service. And we pay $35 a month under GS Lifestyle. So how is that going to operate? I mean, when we subscribe for GS Lifestyle, it was not with Club Swan directly. It was through these special prices that we're getting, all right? What are the changes? How is that going to affect us? Let's see. First of all, we'd like to inform you that Envio, Coinex, by the way, Envio is international, Coinex is for the US market, right? They are both partners, they are both part of the same umbrella group of companies. They are e-money issuers. Envio Coinex as e-money issuer, and Club Swan, which is the crypto wallet and concierge services provider, is no longer providing financial or other services to GS partners and Gold Standard Bank. That is, GS Lifestyle and affiliated entities, which means that the services that are being, or the partner that was selected to integrate with GS partners and Lydian World, and to provide the services that are coming with GS partners and Living World, it will not be from Club Swan. It will not be from Envio. Envio, Coinex, and Club Swan is no longer providing financial services to GS partners with immediate effect. So there's no more relationship between GS Lifestyle and GS partners. That apparently is the reason why GSB Direct was not working for the past week or two. They were actually working towards this. So this is not sudden, this is something they were working on for some time, right? They just have to choose the timing to let us know. Any questions and or concerns regarding services outside of e-money, crypto wallet, and concierge services should be directed exclusively to support@clubswan.com, right? Or through the chat services in your member area after you have logged in. Club Swan and Envio services have been and continue to be exclusively limited to e-money, crypto, and concierge respectively. We do not support, endorse, warrant, guarantee services of any third-party products, nor provide or solicit any investment advice on products or services, right? So basically, The services provided by Club Swan is basically the e-money, crypto, and concierge. The concierge includes the shopping services and so on. So, I mean, this is common sense. Even before this, if we had a problem with GS Partners, if we had a problem with a Meta certificate, we're not going to write GSLifestyle about it. That's not one of GSLifestyle products. Their products is e-money, the crypto wallets, and concierge, and of course the debit card. Boom. That's all they provide. That's all they support, and they're continuing to provide this support as they have. So there's no real change there, right? So with this new situation or this new change, we have some very positive changes here, what it means for you, right? First, this is of course the persons who already have GSLifestyle accounts. If persons did have any GSLifestyle accounts, this does not apply to you, right? But for those of us who have GSLifestyle accounts, your account is fully active and functional and will remain that way. You do not need to do anything. You do not need to log in and say, okay, I need to upgrade. Yes, I will want to continue services. No, you're not authorized to use this anymore. No, that is not going to happen because there's no change. You already have a subscription, right? So you will have ongoing access to your card, your e-money wallets, which is like your US account or your British pound account as the case may be, your crypto wallets, and the same concierge services with the dependability that you have come to expect. In other words, same services that you have, you're going to continue to enjoy those services. So your card will work exactly as it does today, okay? The account will no longer be called GSLifestyle. Right now, when we log in, when we look at the top, we would see GSLifestyle, which was, of course, the customization for the brand that was paid for. That was part of that contract with NVO. We got a branded website, right? So the brand will no longer be branded as GSLifestyle. It would be Club Swan. In fact, some persons had tested this out from early on. They realized that, hey, the same GSLifestyle username and password, they could go to Club Swan and it will still work. That's because it is the same platform they were using all the time. It's just that GSLifestyle was customized for us, right? So the account will now be officially part of the Club Swan brand. It wouldn't be called GSLifestyle anymore. It will be called the Club Swan. For your continued loyalty, and this was because we came in under GS Partners, because we got this special arrangement from that contract, we will be able to continue to pay our monthly membership will not increase to the current levels for the regular Club Swan members. Like I said, the basic card would be $35 a month for the Club Swan, normal Club Swan members. But for our loyalty as part of the grandfathering, if you mean, right? Our monthly membership will now be lowered to $16 per month going forward. Not $20 per month anymore, but $16. Because that's one of the first things I said, what do you mean my subscription is going to increase to $35 a month? No, it's the reverse. Our subscription is going to be lowered to $16 a month for those of us who have the basic cards. I would need to find out what the subscription will be for the platinum and the aluminum and so on, right? Because it doesn't say here which of the memberships will reduce. It just says your monthly memberships will be lowered to 16. So when I find that out, I would share, or if anybody else has already found that out, you feel free to share with the community as well. So there's an amazing amount of value just waiting to be unlocked each day with the platform. All right, that's fine. All of your crypto buy and sell fees will be lowered to an incredible low of just 1%. Before, when we were buying crypto and selling crypto, we would have had to pay 3%, and for the starter, we'd have to pay 4% on those fees. Now all fees are being lowered to just 1%, right? So before you would have had to get like a solid gold or something like that. Before you could get 2%. Now you're getting 1% across the board for all buying and selling of crypto with GSLifestyle. Hey, ain't that awesome? If you don't have a card, you will be able to get a free virtual card in your account. This will be a godsend for persons who've had the starter account and they didn't have a virtual card. They didn't have a card. Now they'll be able to get a free virtual card on their account. If you have not activated your card yet, your activation will now be waived or it's free. Well, we knew this already. I think I shared with this in the past month. Persons who obtained a GSLifestyle card, they did not need to load any G999, or they can simply go in and activate. And I actually had to do so for someone just this past week. You just log in and activate. There's no cost to activate your card, right? We have also enhanced our customer support to be able to deliver one-touch resolution for any of your needs. One-touch resolution. I'm not sure what that means, right? But basically, that was the email from Club Swan. Basically ended by saying, you don't have to do anything if you are already a GSLifestyle customer. We will keep you informed and updated. This is just a courtesy notice. We'll get back to you with further updates shortly so you can begin taking advantage of your added benefits and pricing. So in a nutshell, our monthly subscriptions for those who have GSLifestyle accounts has been reduced, and our fees, transaction fees for buying and selling crypto has also been reduced to 1%, right? So this is, of course, because we got into the Club Swan service as a result of that partnership with GS Partners at that time, whatever that contract arrangement was, okay, which contract has now ended, okay? One of the added benefits that this email does not say, do you know that Club Swan has an app for your phone? If you were to search the App Store or the Google Play Store, you will see Club Swan. And most likely, because we are now Club Swan members, you can log in to that app and access your service from an app rather than have to log in from a website. Okay, that is something that just a little value add there, as you say, tips and tricks. That's a little tip that you can check. And while this is happening, of course, we will learn by the 20th what is the new card service that's going to be provided from GS Partners. For persons who don't have a card as yet, right, I understand that we're going to have some more affordable services. Coinex NVO is saying that through Club Swan we get some benefits here. For those of us who remain, we can continue to use our service until, of course, our card expires. But for those who don't have cards yet, or who need to order new cards, just let's see what corporate has to say. And again, I want to remind persons, if you had ordered a card already and you haven't received it, please, please, please let me know. I gave today as the deadline, but I'll extend that until tomorrow so that I can compile that information and send it back up to corporate, right? So who knows, as I said, you may be the first users of the new service that we are getting. So that basically will be the update, the team update for this week. And yes, there has been a lot of stuff, but I trust that I've been able to break it down in a way that you can understand. And at this time, if you have any comments, questions, or you just want to open the mic and say something, you're free to do so right now. In fact, because of some of the news from today, I thought I'd be getting a lot more questions and so on. I tried to answer the best as I could, but has the information been clearly explained? Yes, Joe.
Yes, Michael, thank you. That explanation was very straightforward and informative. I do think any platform could beat you with all your information. I think you're the top of the line and the man on the mic. So I must say thank you and keep up the good work.
Yeah, thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate you as well. And as much as possible, as I said, I do have a GSLifestyle subscription, which means I now have a Club Swan subscription, which means I would need to know how to use the platform. And there are other people who would need to know how to use the platform too. So I'll continue to provide the training and support as much as I can to help people, even though Club Swan will have their own support channels as well, right? And whatever the company comes out as well, of course, I'll continue to provide for the new persons as well. I don't think we're going to have new Club Swan users because, of course, we have the advantage. If anyone were to go and try to register with Club Swan now, as a fresh Club Swan user, they're going to be paying the higher prices. So we have a special right now, and of course, we're going to take advantage of that, right? But for new people, we'll see what the new product coming out is. Yeah. Any other questions, clarifications? Thank you very much, Joe. All right. So I think that would be it for now. Unless there's nobody else, I want to thank everybody for coming on the call tonight. And I hope I clarified some things. There's some persons, my phone was going off when people heard about the Clubs One email. But basically it is what it is. It's simply what is shared, and we don't need to worry about our services shutting down. We don't have access to it again. When we hear messages, as someone shared with me today, and this is one of the positive thing I want to leave everyone with, right? For some reason, it's easier for people to be negative than positive. Look in the news, listen to what people talk about. It's easier, and even look at comments that people put on people's YouTube channels. It's easier for people to criticize and pull down and to find fault in other things than to find positive things in others. And in fact, even with the symbol, do you know that to be negative, it's one stroke, but to be positive, it takes two strokes. 2 strokes to give a plus sign, 1 stroke to be a negative. The easiest thing in the world is to be negative. So let's make that extra effort, folks, to be positive, because there's already enough negativity in the world. Be positive. Look on the positive side of things, any message, information, see what is good about it, rather than what fault can I find with it, right? The easiest thing is to be a fault finder. Let's work on building people up. If anybody tells you or shares anything with you, see what was good, and let's help to build and to work together to make this world a better place, all right? And let's make a difference in the lives of many that we are in touch with. So thanks very much, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. And I want to close off this session tonight by giving some quick reminders, right? Remember, community call, Tuesday, 20th of September, 2022. At 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would have given an update on a GSLifestyle presentation on Sunday evenings, but that is also on pause, as you would very much understand, until we understand what is coming out from this corporate update call with what is happening with the debit card services, right? And I want to give another encouragement. Don't quit. Some people are doing something and they face difficulty, and the easiest thing for anybody to do is to quit. I would say, if you want to do something worthwhile and you face difficulty, don't quit, because if you quit, you're not going to succeed, obviously. Instead, notice the strike out there, do it. Don't quit, do it, right? I did a little note today on the 3 F's of success. And it finishes off with, as we're the finish of the presentation today, finish what you start. Many people start projects, many people start to do some things to change their lives, but they don't finish it, so they're not successful. So don't quit, do it. Finish what you start, never give up, never surrender, and you will become successful. It may take some time, it may be discouraging, but continue to persist, do it, and you'll achieve it, all right? Gonna leave everyone. Thank you all for attending the session tonight.